How would you size up the contenders for his services?
You know, you and I spoke about this, and I think you have it exactly right. Okay, and I'm going to quote you on this, okay, because you know this situation better than I do, and that is that right now the New York Jets have $1 jillion. They have a quarterback coach / coordinator in Jeremy Bates, who is going to be very familiar to Kirk Cousins, because he is from the Shanahan-McVay school that obviously Kirk Cousins is very comfortable with. So my thought, if you're looking for a solution to this story, you have the desperation of, you know, the Jets needing a quarterback so much, and they are the most logical place. Now look, could the Browns go wild? We're going to have to find out exactly what John Dorsey thinks of Kirk Cousins. Is he a stopgap plus, or is he the guy who you want your quarterback for the next 10 years? The one thing we don't know yet, Alex, is which of these general managers loves Kirk Cousins.
Yeah.
And I do, and I think the only one we know right now that would really want him is the Jets.
I think the Broncos could be in play too.
Yeah.
That could be an interesting landing spot.
Problem with the Broncos is the money.
Cap space,
the money, yeah.
And they're going to have to make some moves. You look at the Broncos and you say, well, they're certainly in a championship window. That's still there for them. But do they have to move some of those defensive pieces where that changes the dynamic to fit Kirk Cousins in? That piece of it I think is interesting. And look, I think what's so fascinating about the spot Kirk Cousins is in, and what's so rare about having a quarterback like this in the market, is he's experienced enough to work for a team that's in win-now mode like the Broncos, but he's young enough to be a piece for a team that's going through a rebuild like the Jets.
Yeah.
And so that's what's so rare about someone like Kirk making it to the market. I think a big piece of this for Kirk, and it sounds petty and silly, I think feeling like you're wanted is going to be important. I think he's gotten to the point now where he wants someone to feel like we're building around you.
Yeah.
Because it never got to that point with the Redskins. You know, after the 2015 season, he gets them to the playoffs. The Redskins say, all right, we're going to tag you, and we'll see if you can do it again. They go through that. And then last year it was more Kirk Cousins saying, well, I want to see if you're really committed to me, because things have been good the last couple of months, but I want to see if you really want to, we'll use the term again, marry me, as a quarterback. Yeah. And as it turns out, they did. And I think Kirk wants to go to a place where he feels that. And I think because of the Bates, McVay, Shanahan connection, because of how people from that and coaches from that school feel about Kirk, and we've seen it's different than how other teams feel about Kirk, I think that really could be there for him.